I'm Tanya Neuerburg.
Hi, I'm Zack Rutledge.
We're from the Sierra College Self-Defense Combative Arts class.
Today we are going to teach you how to do some basic maneuvers and some basic techniques of American Kenpo Karate.
The first thing we're going to show you is a neutral stance, or the raised guard, also known as recovery. Your stance can be centered to the left or to the right.
The next thing we're going to show you is shuffling. Shuffling is done by moving one foot forward and then the other foot following it. And you can shuffle 3 different ways. You can shuffle forwards, backwards, left to right, or diagonal.
Now we're going to move on to striking. A closed fist is considered a mace, and maces are used for short-range defense.
The next thing we're going to show you is how to jab and punch. The first of which is a jab, and the jab goes with your lead hand, and it's a straight punch forward. And the punch comes from your rear hand, which is your guard hand, and as you punch with your rear hand, you want to twist your foot to give it more power, like this.
Pivotal points to strike with the maces are the forehead, nose, mouth, chin, the sides of the temples, the throat, the chest or breastbone, the stomach or abdomen, both sides of the abdomen, the back where the kidneys are, the groin area or pelvic area, as well as the sides of the hips where there are critical nerve endings.
Next, what we're going to show you is how to do some kicks. Kicking is your long-range weapon, and there are a variety of different kicks that you can do. The first of which I'm going to show you is a front ball kick. Notice that when I kick her, I will kick her with the ball of my foot. The next kick is called a rear ball kick. And notice I will kick her with the ball of my foot again, but I will be in a reversed position. The next kick is a roundhouse kick, and notice how it comes from around the side. And the last kick I'll show you is a swoop kick, which is made to swoop her out off of her feet.
Okay. Pivotal points to kick are the head, if you can, the chest, if you can, the abdomen or sides, and the legs, especially behind the back of the knees, where you change your opponent's height position. You can also kick inward using the top of your foot.
Next, we're going to show you how to do some blocking. Blocking is a way to prevent your attacker from striking you.
There are several ways you can block, including high or low, such as above the defender, inward, or outward.
You can also block downward and outward, which is primarily used for kicks. You can also use your leg to block from kicks as well.
Next, we're going to move on to chopping, otherwise known as a hand sword.
Hand swords can be done either high or low, depending on whether you're going for the face, neck, or abdomen.
The next thing we're going to move on to is flipping.
If your attacker's coming at you with the right hand, you grab the forearm with the left hand and your bicep with the right hand. Drop to your knee and flip them over your shoulder. Ow.
Now that you've seen how to strike and block with some basic maneuvers, we're going to show you some fun areas to aim for.
The face is full of many painful areas to strike at. A few of them are the nose and mouth, eyes, chin and throat, and also the temples.
The diaphragm is another sensitive area to aim for, such as the chest or the breastbone, the stomach, stomach and the abdomen, the sides of the abdomen, the back of the kidneys, as well as the pelvic and groin area.
Joints are also other painful areas to strike, such as the wrist and elbows, knees, and ankles.
Other key areas to aim for are points of pressure, such as the forearm nerve ending by the elbow, as well as the nerve endings at the back of the leg above the knee.
Recording.
Next, we're going to show you a combination technique against a basic strike. This is called the thrusting salute, and it is a defense against a forward kick.
The first thing you're going to want to remember is not to move backwards. You're going to block with a downward block moving sideways, kick at waist level to change your opponent's body height with a heel palm thrust to the forehead and back to recovery.
Recording.
The next technique we're going to show you is called alternating maces, and it is a defense against a direct push when your opponent is in close range.
The first thing you're going to do is bring your blocking arm up vertically, moving it horizontally and down in a dipping motion to move your opponent's arms away from you. You're going to stop their forward body motion with a strike to the chest bone, and then a strike inside the temple with a back fist and back to recovery.
Go.
The next technique we're going to show you is called the leaping crane, and it is a defensive maneuver against a straight punch.
The first thing you're going to do is come up and on the one leg like a crane, which is where you get the crane part. Strike with the middle finger to the rib cage. Side kick your opponent down on the one knee. Back fist, left kidney, and bring their head forward while elbow striking to the head.
Recording.
The next technique we are going to show you is called the delayed sword, and it is a defensive maneuver against a direct punch, and it has three major elements.
The first major element is your block, going and striking at the nerve ending on the forearm. The second element is your kick at waist level, which changes your opponent's body height